quite a bit of makeup, so...
Did someone say appearance?
You're out of frame.
God damn it.
Just pose again and say the line.
Did someone say appearance?
Oh my goodness, eat a salad?
Hello, call me Ruben. Hi, babe.
Hi, crazy old cat lady. Hello again. Hello, work. My favorite chef. I mean, I think it's only by default, Ruben, the only chef that you know. I'm gonna throw it out there. And Ida's actually like a trained chef, so I guess by association, I could kind of be a chef, maybe. I'm a home chef, home cook. There we go. I'm like Julia. No, actually, Julia Child was a chef. I'm like Rachel Ray. We dropped the bar quite a bit. But you look fantastic, Ida. Yeah, y'all take it all in. Look at Ida's new gown.
I did. I got a new gown.
Look at it. And it's vegan, so it's not real ostrich or whatever.
No, it's faux ostrich feathers.
Is that really what it's supposed to look like?
Yeah, it's faux ostrich.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I know my feathers. Wow.
Oh my gosh, I can't see you all. I'm blind right now. Hi, you guys.
Show them the back. Show them the cape.
I don't mean to commandeer and take over work stream, but yeah.
We're gonna use Ida's fancy knife skills. So if we need to, Ida's like my lifeline here. So how are you all? I hope y'all are doing well. Ruben, we beat that dragon in Demon Souls, so I'm happy about that. But then we made it to another boss, and we had to end to do the cooking stream. But I hope y'all are doing well. We're going to do some, and I'll post the recipes. I'm actually going online completely for one of them, because this is the first time I make whatever the fuck we're making. So it could be a fail, or it could be a not fail. We'll see. But I'll be making these, I don't know if y'all could see them off of my phone, but we'll be making these lemon coconut squares. I know that we had talked about, oh, you can see it. We had talked about like cheesecake. This is kind of like in between both. It has like a crispy crust and it has like a creamy, like, you know, topping. I know a lot of people don't like coconut, but we're gonna fucking make coconut. So we're gonna do that here shortly, and then we're also gonna do like a spicy Thai like peanut sauce. Ida likes making like Asian food, so using like Asian ingredients. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. We'll be making our own peanut sauce. And if you don't know how to make peanut sauce, it's like super easy and it's really tasty. But also you might not like peanuts, but you can always just make it spicier, and then it's just like a spicy sauce, and the peanuts are in there.
Well, you could also certainly remove the peanut butter from the sauce, and then it's just an Asian sauce.
Yeah, that too, because the peanuts are just gonna have like creamy, like nuttiness, and it's still a great way to like build on flavors and understand, I guess, right, how to make a sauce.
Yeah.
Like,
the great thing about, and I haven't seen this recipe, but I know that most of the time if you make a peanut sauce, if you just remove that peanut butter, because most of the time it's just peanut butter, then you're still left with a really good stir-fry sauce. So, you know, and you could also substitute it, like if you're allergic to peanuts, you could substitute it with a little bit of tahini. That would give you a little bit of creaminess, but that's sesame instead of peanut.
Maybe like sunflower butter, right? There's all kinds of butters. Yeah. It doesn't have to be nuts. Crazy Old Cat Lady says, you look fantastic, Ida. Ruben says, us two are glowing today. I think they mean just you, but
glowing.
They're being nice to
you guys.
me.
I am taped into this. Like, you have no idea. I used to be a size 26 and I'm a size 12 now, but I'm still like,
come on, downsizing.
Taped in.
I heard the noise of like the tape. It was pretty alarming. I was like, is our house falling apart? What's with all that duct tape?
She can't breathe. She can't breathe. That's all there is to it.
Such a power couple. Lemon squares are a bit staple for some reason. Okay, nice. Yeah, they're really approachable. Like, I think that they're also going to like bake in the freezer. So we're gonna bake the crust like in the oven, and then we're gonna let it cool, and then we're gonna fix the inside of it, and then it's going to bake in the freezer, because it just wouldn't be weird vegan food if you didn't have to bake in the freezer. But it's gonna be like a cold, chilled dessert. So I think it should give us some of that like lemon square kind of like rich cheesecake sort of flavor. And if the recipe sucks, we'll just blame the blog. I'll post it on my Discord and we can all flame. I'm kidding, no. We're gonna be nice. We're just gonna be like, here's the recipe. I probably fucked it up. But gotta love freezer baking. I live for coconut. Okay, so let's get started. Yay. If you're following, actually, I'm like, if you're following along, I haven't even posted the recipe.
Oh my gosh!
I will. Sabrina just came onto our counter. Sabrina, hi. Look, say hi to the people on the internet. Hey, hey.
Oh yeah, I need to go over here.
Hey, we're cooking. We're cooking.
Mama, come here, baby.
Oh, cat butt. It's too risque for Twitch. It's too risque, Sabrina. We're not that kind of stream.
Come on, honey. Oh, mama.
Oh my gosh. Well, okay. So if you want a vegan version of this, make sure that you get no cat hair in your food. Just kidding.
My goodness.
Okay, but no, we really are going to... Here's what I could do, actually, since we're live right now. I'll post it on the Twitch chat. And y'all could see these recipes as we go along. I should have made like a command or something, but our next one we're just going to like kind of wing it, and I'll give you all the measurements. But let me go to my own channel, my chat. I'm hardly on my own phone on Twitch, obviously when I'm streaming, but that would be the recipe if you want to follow along. But you have to scroll through the whole life story, and then eventually you'll get to the recipe. But I think it's also going to come together pretty quickly. So, all right, we're going to start with 3/4 of a cup of coconut flour. And if you're in the US like me, you can get these like, this is from like a bulk bin, and I probably got more than I needed. Like 3/4 of a cup, this is definitely more. And the reason why we're using coconut flour is, I guess, because it has some of that coconut flavor. Like if you smell it, it does have some coconut flavor. Here, if you all want to smell it, I'm kidding. So the bulk section of the store is very useful because there I was able to get like, I don't want to buy a whole thing of almonds. Like I was able to get this for 67 cents, as you can see there. So you're just paying for what you're using. Also dates, like I don't want to buy a whole thing of dates for like $20, so I literally just bought 4 when the recipe just calls for 1. Do y'all know what dates are? Has anybody had dates before? So what are you cooking for me? Hi Breaking Bad, how are you? You're at fully 100% on Red Dead Redemption 2, ain't ya? We had the celebration. In your honor, we're making coconut lemon bars. We're working on that right now. But how are you? Good to see you. We have, let's see here. So, we need 3/4 of a cup of coconut flour. I'll be muting my my stream here in a moment, but because I'll be using a blender. The recipe says to use a food processor, but what we're doing right now is we're going to basically build a crust with all of this. So we're going to use 3/4 of a cup coconut flour. And I have my measurement device here. And this is all vegan, by the way, so if you have somebody who is not doing the dairy or eggs for whatever reason, or if they're vegan, or if you want to just learn how to impress someone with, like, hey, baby girl, hey, snack, or whatever you kids call each other, you could just be like, hey, I'm making homemade vegan coconut bars, and how about we eat these and then go cocoa nuts? I don't know how y'all talk to each other. I've been in a relationship for like 11 years now, so y'all can add the words. I'm just providing the food, the inspiration, hopefully. But I love dates. Crazy old cat lady, describe your perfect date. Is it a candlelit dinner? Is it a moonlit walk by the beach? Or is it... Oh, wait, you're talking about these, right? These things that look like roaches? Just kidding.
It's April 23rd.
April 21st. No, but these are actual dates. I was making a joke. Make some Namino bars. I don't even know what that is. Namino bars? Is that an inappropriate internet thing? I'm kidding. I really wouldn't know. But let's see here. So we're preheating the oven already at 350. So again, if you're following the link, we were already doing that. We get to, you all get to see me do the 8-inch pan with parchment paper, which I've never done before. Okay, so actually we have to use a mixing bowl with the flour and the coconut oil until smooth. Okay. Okay, so let's get a bowl. This doesn't need to go in the blender. I thought it would, but... We'll just get these bowls out. So the flour does not need to go in the blender. We'll leave that there. And we'll be doing... Can you all hear the Animal Crossing music just ever so faintly? All right. And then coconut oil, we're using 6 tablespoons of melted coconut oil. Should be towards the bottom, right? Right. There you go.
If it needs to be melted, you might just...
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in a microwave. Okay, and so hi, Mama B. They're from AK's stream, and AK is not an LGBTQIA+ streamer. So when they came to my stream, I was like, "You are now Mama B." But hello, nice to see you, Mama. You made it back. Do you have dimples? You don't have dimples, do you?
Me?
No?
No.
I hear they like streams where the streamer has dimples. Just kidding. that's like an inside joke, kind of.
I was like, I wish I had dimples. But...
I wish I did too. Alright, so that's 3 tablespoons. 4 tablespoons. So this is like going to be pretty rich, because... and to explain what coconut oil is, this you can find typically in the baking and or cooking section. You might not commonly use it, like, so the thing about coconut oil, especially this one that is unrefined coconut oil, this one will actually taste like coconut. If it was refined, it would lose some of that flavor. But, and Ida, you can correct me if I'm probably wrong, but the refined coconut oil, even though it doesn't taste like coconut, it does mellow out some of that flavor. If you overcook with it, it'll take on a very odd, like coconutty, like soapy taste, right?
Yes, if you overheat coconut oil, regardless of refined or unrefined, it takes on a very sour, like if you could combine soap with a sour taste, that's what it is. So you really need to be careful when you heat it. Obviously, if you're going to saute anything, I think that, you know, an olive oil is probably better, or sesame, but you know, baking and stuff, you're usually fine with coconut.
Okay, cool. Well, this one will have a coconut flavor, which, you know, obviously if you want it in a dessert like this that is not, I mean, it doesn't really make a difference that it's not, this actual crust will be baked, so it won't be baked too long. And then we're just going to build on top of it with our mix, like our coconut filling. So the Nanaimo bar is a dessert bar that requires no bacon and is named after the city of Nanaimo. I think I'm saying that correctly. Nanaimo, British Columbia. Oh, Canadian, eh? We've been watching Big Brother Canada lately, so...
No spoilers!
We're basically... Yeah, no spoilers. I don't know if anybody watches it, but we're like on season 7, so we're like behind. But yeah, no spoilers, but we've been wanting poutine in this house. More maple syrup. We've started watching hockey. We've started saying against instead of against. We've been saying house. We've been saying a. We've been eating all dressed potato chips.
Ketchup chips.
Ketchup chips. That's a smart ass streamer. Those Nanaimo bars look so yummy. I've never heard of them before, but I just looked them up. What's typically in them, Kat? I haven't looked them up. Coconut is good for your hair? Nice. Ida in the background supervising? I mean, basically. Ida's making all of this happen. This is basically a Nita salad stream.
I'm just making sure that all the coconut oil is melted.
Okay. Is it mostly melted?
Yeah, there's just a couple still.
Okay.
Solid pieces. Here you go.
Cool.
Hi.
So we're going to pulse the almonds and dates in a food processor, we're Canadian. Processor. Until chopped. Do not overdo it or you will end up with almond butter. Okay. So how much almonds? Half a cup of almonds. We're just going to pulse these in our blender. We could use a food processor, but I think for as often as we do stuff like this, we don't really need one. And I think this will actually be pretty close to a half cup. I might as well just do them all, no? Well, whatever. I think it'll be fine. It could be a little too, like, creamy. We'll save it here. We'll snack on these. They're also raw, so they're not roasted or anything. They're not going to be as fancy. Don't watch Big Brother. Maple and pecan pastries, yummy, right? So do you use coconut oil in your hair, Mama?
What are you doing with them?
Oh, almonds, and then the one date is going in here. I want to do 2 dates.
Well, these are your bars.
We're letting our hair down this weekend. We're doing 2 dates. So these are the dates.
Those are pitted, right?
These are pitted, yes. So you want to take out the pit. And these are actually really good. How would you describe the flavor of a date for no one that's had it?
It's like a fruitier caramel. I would describe it as it has the sort of caramelly taste, not quite of like burnt sugar, but it still has it's not quite that deep. But
and this is a pit. So we're taking out the pit. It's like a stone. So if they're pitted, you want to take this out. It's like right in the middle of this guy. Like I split it in half. And then also they might have a little like root here. So you want to just pull this off too. Like a little, they have like a little just root where they were, or stem I guess is more appropriate. But that's going in your food processor or blender. And so it's just almonds and dates. And then that's going to be mixed with our oil and flour. So that'll be our crust. And I'm going to mute the mic here while the blender's going because I know it probably sounds very offensive. Or make sex in a pan. That is 6 levels of dessert heavenness. What? Okay, so explain what sex in a pan is, Breaking Bad. As long as it's like an actual food thing, like a food slang thing. Again, not if it's like an Urban Dictionary kind of thing, okay? It's like layered chocolate, custard, graham crackers, nuts, and coconut. Ooh, that sounds really good. Custard? You had me at custard. Okay, I'm going to mute my mic. We're just going to blend, and then we'll be right back. Okay. All right. So always make sure that your appliances are plugged in also. And then that's usually, if that's your biggest hurdle in the kitchen, then you're better than me. Let's see here. Just going to give it a little toss because... And so I'll show you all what the consistency looks like. I think this will work for the type of dessert that it is. I'm going to go maybe one more time on a quick pulse with this. Pyre, hello, cooking stream. We love to see it. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you for the continued support of this little channel, Pyre. But yeah, Ida's here. Say hi, Ida. That's Pyre Garris.
Hi, I'm here, babe. Pyre Garris, how are you, my darling? Nice to see you. Sorry, I'm like eating my wig, but oh, look at her in her new gown. Yes.
Miss
yes.
Ida. Ida salad, everybody. I love the blue. Nice.
Yes. Do you love it? I'm having a sapphire moment.
I used to work. My daughter researched it. At my age, I really need it and should really get back into it. Oh, mama. Do you do? A lot of people do like the oil pulling with the coconut, which is, I don't know. Do your own science, but there's apparently like benefits to that. But again, I don't know. But a lot of people use coconut oil for other things other than cooking is what I'm saying. So I'm going to just mute the mic one more time. And this will be the only time that we're using a blender. So the rest will just be like pseudo ASMR whisking and frying and conversation with you all. So let me just mute the mic really quickly. Okay, here we go. So now we're done with pulsing all of this. And let me show you all the consistencies. So we have the coconut flour here. This is just like our regular coconut flour. And then the recipe does say to add our date and almond mix, where it's just like a little like coarse, like I could totally see what kind of texture it's going to give like once we add the coconut oil. I just have to get in here. Let's see here. All right. But Pyre, we'll be doing these cooking streams a little bit more often. I think Ida and I really enjoy them.
Yeah, they're fun.
Last time it was a lot of fun. Let's see here. And so Ida's done one on their channel. You could hit !Ida for Ida's channel. And a little mention there that I put on the bot. But either one of us can certainly do these cooking thingies. Let's see. So, mix together processed almond dates. Press the mixture to the bottom of the prepared pan. Okay, so we're just basically going to mix all of this. This is our coconut oil in here. And then I think we'll just use a whisk. Ida's so annoying, like, All right, there we go. And so this is just our coconut oil, almonds, dates, and it's 2 dates instead of 1. So it's the weekend, you know, we're just gonna let our hair down. Also, I think it'll just make it stickier. Like the dates are our sugar in this technically. So I think it's one of those things that wouldn't hurt. I think extra almonds would have made it a little grittier, right?
You can use that rubber spat.
The rubber spat? To just kind of press it?
Yep, to press everything together.
Yeah. What would I do without you, Ida? I would just be like, we're making these nuggets. We're making these vegan nuggets.
These frozen.
Actually, no. Like, I think when I do cook comfortably, I cook well.
Sure.
Like
I think so too.
Yeah. Because I've been vegan for how long? And I have to clarify. And also, this is making like a really nice paste. And since it's coconut flour and it's not wheat flour, you still might look it up, but I can imagine like definitely compared to like milk-based and especially egg-based batters, it's probably not going to kill you. So
no, you can totally eat that raw.
You can totally eat the coconut flour raw, right?
Yes.
Okay. So it's made a really nice paste, as you can see here. This is going to be our crust, and so it's going to be comparable to like a graham cracker sort of crust. Brand Doodle. Okay, Rachel Ray. This is our stoop, you guys. Use your garbage bowl. I speak Rachel Ray Brandoodle. Do not right now.
It's a it's a cross between a stew and a soup.
A stew and a stew is a stew with a soup, and it's gonna come together in 30 minutes. I feel like she's just like. She's like a Family Guy person, but like in real life. I actually do like her though.
Oh, she's
like
good.
I think she's really
adorable,
good.
And I love her.
You've been vegan for 30 years, right? Excuse me? I haven't even been alive 30 years. Like I was like born like when Snapchat was started. Just kidding. You can eat everything raw at least once in your life. Ruben, whoa, reel it in there. Is that what your tramp stamp says?
Technically the truth.
Oh well, that is true. like a shower thought kind of way, right? Like that's gonna fucking hit me so hard. Like later today, I'll be like, "Fuck, Ruben, you can eat anything raw." Is that what your abuelita told you growing up? Mijo, some wisdom for you. Hi, Gabriel. How are you? Well, welcome home. We're cooking today. We're already a little bit through our coconut bars, but see how like it's like nice and smooth, and it's kind of like a solid piece. This is gonna press together really nicely on our pan, and this is the only part that's kind of making me a little bit nervous. I don't know why, because I've never lined a pan, but I always just kind of bake and like throw it in there, and I think for this we'll be fine. But I do want to line it. We'll try something new here. Where is the 8x8?
It's in there, I think.
In here?
I think so.
I'll double check. Oh. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it's in here. Nice, good. Okay, so here's our 8x8 pan. 8 inches by 8 inches. Let me get some parchment paper. Probably this is enough, right? Yeah. Let's do a little bit more. So Brandoodle, how was your day? Good to see you here. Let's see here. If you ever really think about it, I love her so much. I feed my dog her dog brand food, Nutrish. I've seen it. Like before I actually saw it in the chat, I was like, is it the fucking Nutrish? We don't have a dog, but if we did have a dog, Rachel Ray, they're becoming a Nutrish dog. Okay, and I think this is it.
That's it. That's all you have to do.
We've lined it. Okay, show everybody.
That's all.
I've lined it, everybody. I've lined the 8x8.
So
I was like scared because so I can't wrap Christmas presents for shit. And so I was thinking like, oh my God, this is gonna look like a fucking Christmas present. But we've done it. We literally just did it. Okay. So you two can overcome your fears in the kitchen. Line your fucking sheet thing. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're just gonna plop this in here, and we'll see how much it covers. It should cover the whole thing because we're using the exact measurements of the recipe. So I'm just gonna get in here.
Well, it looks like it's gonna be a really thin crust. So
yeah.
You're gonna have to press it out pretty thinly.
Yeah. I think what I will probably do here is I think it'll cover. I just have to press it out.
Yeah, it'll cover. It's just gonna be a very, very thin crust.
Yeah.
So just keep pressing.
And so this is like that fancy paper, right? For those of y'all that don't know, this is parchment paper. You don't want to use wax paper in the oven. One of my friends used wax paper once in the oven. Can you imagine what happened, Ida?
Did it melt?
It melted. It fucking like almost burnt the whole house down. My baby sister turned 18 today, so that was exciting. Oh, nice! Did you buy her cigarettes? Just kidding. Or no, a lottery ticket. A lottery ticket is much less. I'm assuming in your state, 18 is the age for that. Coconut ice cream is the best thing ever. Do you have the paletas, Ruben? Like the frozen, like coconut paletas? Or like, there's also like agua fresca, right? That's coconut?
Yeah.
Or it could kind of be like horchata. My drag name would be horchata. I'm just pressing out this crust. So we're just making sure that it's completely covered. And then we'll get to the fun part with doing the filling, or the topping for this. And then it's gonna bake in the freezer. Okay, so I think this is good. I think this is mostly covering all of this. So let me show you all. This is our nice oily, again, this is dates, coconut flour, almonds, and coconut oil. So it's super simple. It should make like a thin, crispy crust. It's gonna have coconut cream on top with some lemon, and that should be pretty easy.
Hello, Paul Paul.
Paul Paul TV, hello. Don't burn the house, please. I like Rachel, but my cats just hate her Nutrish food. There's Nutrish cat food?
No.
No, I don't think so. We use Purina Beyond. Like our cat, we had to give her the most like organic, you know. She's also not allowed out of the house like ever. She's never. I think like the most scared we were was like when a wasp was in our house, and we weren't even like scared for us, we were scared for the cat. All right, so this is going to bake. Let me look at my recipe. Great British Bake Off realness. Oh my gosh. Soggy Paul, your stream is the British Bake Off realness, because there's nothing but soggy bottoms there. Period. Can we get a shout out for Paul Paul TV, please? Speaking of soggy bottoms. Oh, there we go. There's a shout out. Okay, I'm sorry if I'm missing chat a little bit. I'm a little busy. Welcome to the bussin' down with work. I'm your host, Work. Now let's cook some shit. Oh my gosh. Yes, there's a Nutrish cat food at the Walmart near my house. Wow, I did not know that. If we try it and Sabrina doesn't like it, we're gonna be like, well, Sabrina, you can blame crazy old cat lady. Don't blame Rachel Ray. Okay, so I was gonna say to bake the crust for 8 minutes, and we'll probably just be bullshitting, even though the mix that goes on top could come together really quickly, you'll see, but we're gonna bake it for 8 minutes. My oven's been going, but there we go. Always set a timer. Always set a timer. Like, don't be like, I know what 8 minutes is, and then next thing you know, you're fucking playing Elden Ring for a whole hour, and then your fucking crust is like a piece of charcoal, and all you've done is died over and over at the same boss of Elden Ring. Okay. Cute home, by the way. Thank you. I'm surprised. Okay, cute home. Okay, I thought it said cute homo. I was like, okay, I guess that's me.